Okay.
Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Competition Archery Media here at the Easton Hoyt Pro-Am, Camp Minden, Louisiana. Beautiful Sunday morning here for our PSE Meet the ASA. This is where we come out, and on Sunday, Sunday is no one but amateur classes out here, so we come out to talk to these folks to highlight some of the different divisions at ASA. We always talk about that there's something for everybody out here, all kinds of archery equipment. So today we are going to meet Olympic Recurve. So Olympic Recurve, we'll show you the setups that these folks use, but it is a 30-yard max distance class. It is known distance, so they're using rangefinders. Just, as we mentioned, a class. If you have Olympic Recurve equipment, there's a division for you here at ASA. So here at the Easton Hoyt Pro-Am in Camp Minden, we have a couple special Olympic Recurve archers with that emphasis on Olympics. Let's go meet them. All right, so we are here with 2020 Tokyo U.S. Olympian Casey Caulfield, who has come out here. We were just talking about this being Olympic archery. This isn't what you shoot for Olympic archery, but you're here anyway.
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to do something different than target. I shoot a lot of target events, so I wanted to do something a little more laid back and fun. So I only attend college like 4 hours away from here. Right. So I was like, hey, make it a fun weekend, drive over and shoot some foam.
So what are the differences that you notice from what you're doing shooting 70 meters? Besides the distance, what do you see as the differences between this game?
There's a lot more strategy involved with like aiming. Like with calling, you think, oh, like, do I want to call upper? Do I want to stay lower? What can I see better? Should I aim right for it? Should I hedge it a little bit if I'm not like super sure of my sight? Like, there's a little bit more strategy involved. Whereas like target, you kind of just get up there, you shoot. It's the same thing every time. So this has a lot more variety to it, and I like it.
I would imagine your sight picture is totally different, especially on some of these dark targets, like some of the boars or something like that, one of the darker Black Panther. Mm-hmm. What does it look like to you through your aperture?
So mine has a fiber, and I can't really see like that much. Like you kind of just have to like glass it, look, and be like, okay, like I'm gonna put my fiber like over this shadow or this crease or whatever. So you kind of have to like just guess and check as you go.
30-yard max, and so you had to build a sight tape. Show us that sight tape, because that is...
So I guess you can consider it a sight tape. So I went yard by yard and marked my sight for each one. So I started at, I wasn't sure what the closest would be. I have 4 yards to 34 yards. It's supposed to be a max of 30, but my rangefinder likes to read a little high. So so I have every yard from 4 to 34.
And that's your sight position there. You're just moving to that position for whatever specific distance.
Yep, that's correct.
So what do you think? Do you like this game? Is this something that at Texas A&M, you do have a 3D component?
Yes, we have some 3D targets on campus, and before 3D Collegiate Nationals, I pulled some out practice at it. I just got back from Turkey on Monday, so I kind of just had to throw a sight tape together, catch up on school, and then head here. So I didn't get a chance to shoot a 3D target till I got here. But it was just kind of supposed to be something for fun this weekend. So I'm really enjoying myself.
All right, Casey, we appreciate your time. I guess we should mention Olympic trials start in earnest when?
Supposed to be, I believe, the end of the summer. So coming up.
All right, good. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, continuing with Olympic Recurve, we have Trenton Cowles, Texas A&M student, and also an archer competing for the Olympics. Before we get into that, Trenton, 3D, have you shot much of it with an Olympic Recurve?
I've only shot 2 other like ASA courses before, and they've both been collegiate 3D nationals. So this is definitely a step up, a lot harder, a lot farther distances, a lot more trees in the way. So just mentally, I was expecting it to be a little easier, and just coming out here is like, I'm still even, so I'm very happy with how I'm shooting so far.
What, as you mentioned, very different from shooting 70 meters. You come out here. What are the unique challenges that you see in this game for Olympic Recurve, especially?
For Olympic, when I get up there on just a target face, it's like I got my pin, aim in the middle, look there in the middle, and it goes and fires. Here, I don't really know where to stare in the target, and my pin blends into the middle of the target, so there's a lot more of like, it creates a lot more doubt, you can say. Like, you just got to be confident with your shot. You're like, okay, this is where I'm going to stare, this is where my pin's going to be, and just shoot the arrow. So it's a lot more just, you have to be confident with it.
I think I saw you have a black dot on your glass in there. So, especially on those dark targets, can you even see it?
It's all about eye focus. You got to stare where you want to hit, and just, you got to trust it, keep expanding, and when it goes off, you're like, okay, there it is. There it goes, right in the middle.
Gotcha. All right. So, Trenton, you compete at all the USATs, Olympic trials coming up this year. How you feeling about that? What are you doing at home to prepare for it?
I'm feeling excited for it. I've made some form changes from last year, and they're starting to implement now. Arizona Cup was first USAT of the season. Didn't go exactly how I wanted it to, but I'm looking forward to Gator Cup and the rest of the USATs.
All right. Well, we appreciate seeing you out here. What do you think of, like, this is totally different from what you do?
I enjoy it. It's so much fun out here. It's just different crowd. Everyone's having fun. Every target's different. You have to make sure your first arrow is a good shot, because you only get one arrow at each target. So it's a lot of trust, and a lot of, got to get all your marks. Just got to be confident with everything.
I did know the one thing I wanted to mention that I did not mention in the intro is that this is a mixed class. This is Olympic Recurve, so you're competing against Casey Caulfield.
Yeah, she's kicking my butt right now. We went into this day tied, and I had a little rough start, so now I'm just playing catch up. So going after her. A couple targets left.
All right, Trenton, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, Olympic Recurve continuing on. I'm here with Danica Wiseman, and Danica, you're coming from
Indiana.
Indiana, and I believe you said this is your first ASA.
Yes.
What made you decide to come down to this?
My parents and I wanted me to get to more competitions this year, and so we looked at this one, and I had some family that lives close by, so we came down to visit them while getting some experience.
So Olympic Recurve, that's what you shoot back home. How did you pick up that style of archery?
Well, I started shooting bare bow, and I started through 4-H, and then I joined the S3DA team I'm on, and through my coaches, I was able to start shooting Olympic.
Gotcha. Let's give a shout out to them. What S3DA program do you shoot for?
Pine Hill Prodigies.
All right, and you are how old, and where are you in school?
I'm 17, and I'm a junior in high school.
Okay, now back home, are there many folks who are shooting Olympic Recurve?
There's not many. There's probably, in my division, about 5 other girls in the state.
So coming down here, what's the experience been like for you coming to your first ASA?
There's a lot of people. It's been a lot. Like, I've been like moving through here, and there's like so many people back and forth, and then everyone seems to know what's going on, and I'm like frequently asking for help, trying to find where my range is at, and yeah, it's just been a lot.
So that's one of the things that we like to talk to folks about, because this can seem intimidating. There's all these people, there's like 2,000 people down here, but yet you have overcome that. You came down here, and that's why I wanted to ask, okay, once you got in, what was it like dealing with the people? Talk about that experience for you.
Once I settled in, I didn't shoot on Friday, so on Friday I walked around, got to know where I was going to go, got the practice range down. So once I got settled in, it's like I already know. So I walk back here, I know exactly where I'm going to be, and I just know. It's like shooting at home, honestly. Once you figure it out, it's nothing new at that point.
And so you would say to someone out there who has never shot one before,
try it. It's a lot of fun. I don't know.
That's perfect. I should ask you, how is your weekend going?
Yesterday I shot a little rocky, but today I'm picking it up. But I'm just having fun. Honestly, it's more about the experience for me, because I'm still learning Olympic Recurve. I'm just only my second year shooting it.
Perfect. Congratulations, Danica. We appreciate you coming out. Good luck with the rest of your round.
Thank you.